want to make seven figures in a year online. Those of you that haven't watched how I went from how I invested $7,000 from a loan and made $1 million, watch that video. It's a great video. I'm abrasive, but it's a lot of truth. Women like working with me because they think that I am very straight up, no bullshit, and I'm authentic. Still finding pieces of myself. The course of finding your true self. My offer is I help high performance women, career women break through the bullshit around their weight and their body and their health. So we clear the blocks. And beneath those blocks, most of them need my resources. Most of them are in martyr syndrome, codependent as fuck, powerless as fuck, just don't know who they are. You're just addicted to shame and guilt cycles, can't see the forest for the trees. And then I come in with a little light. I'm like, here's a doctor that's going to show you how your hormones are. And I'm going to show you through these courses. Here's why you're fucked up. Here's why you feel crazy. You can't stay on a diet. I'm motivated. It makes sense because it heals the root issue. It's trauma informed. When you heal and clear your shit, you don't get offended so easily. I believe they're capable and powerful. My story, I was very unhealthy, grew up in a family I thought was normal. Turns out I had CPTSD. I had so much emotional neglect and abuse that I had no idea even affected me, and went suicidal, got on antidepressants when I was young, did the substance abuse, drank too much wine, shitty relationships, found a Prince Charming, went through the dark night of the soul together, almost didn't last, lost my health again, found myself with 2 kids, and then found my way out. I'm going to share how I did this. Me sharing that created the millions of dollars. That's why we're here tonight. I'm going to go deep and share some crazy shit that some people will get it and some won't. I think there will be some that will listen and be like, fuck, it's going to activate something in you that's going to create this ripple effect of healing in and around your money for you. And that's why I'm doing this. I created because the medical field, the white coats are nothing. It's trash, the waste of money. They only take care of sick people. Lots of normies, normal people who are asleep. They're not tapped in. They're believing everything they see on the news and the media. They're not tapped into intuition and them higher selves. We're living a lie, right? And found out how to heal the emotional body and really diving in to what is going on here. Realizing, holy shit, we're all being lied to. We're all being lied to. I realized we're all being lied to. I didn't dive into conspiracy theory. I didn't go deep down the rabbit hole. It was just another enlightenment. Hell, I went through an enlightenment 2012. This was like another enlightenment, but it was through health. I realized this is why I've struggled my whole life. It's been fucking hard to lose weight, get healthy, clear my acne, get my hormones right, and get results with a trainer. When I found the codes, I put it in Hot Moms Mastermind, and it's been profound. It's been very profound. I've had people say they've sat with plant medicine. This was better. They've gone to therapy for 20 years, and this was better. We're not saying to choose one or the other. Personal experience made it powerful. I didn't go read a book. Yes, I read some books and put things in there to learn, but my personal experience made it potent. And we're still adding to it. We're going to add money codes because lose weight and get healthy, you have to address your money shit. Because half of the women, I've watched women, my leads that'll come in will be like, clearly they can afford to invest in themselves. They will click $7 fucking. They will click $7 because they're afraid that it's going to cost money. And that's why you're going to stay fat. That's why you're going to stay running around, too busy to take action and scared of everything, worried you're going to fail, thinking you need to be all in or nothing. Like, that's trauma. So it's clear to me that money has to be talked about. I want to share how this training came together. Over the past 5 years, there's been about 4 million made, right? Most of that's been since 2020. I think 2020 I hit 2020 I had a big growth. I can't remember. I think I was making like 10K a month, and I ended that year maybe making 40, 30. I really don't know. 2021, I do know. 2021, I made 680. I didn't come from money. My mom grew up in the projects, single mom, and my dad was a poor farmer who didn't finish school because of trauma. He made 6 figures 1 year, but hid it in an ammo box underground because he doesn't trust banks. I grew up around fear and scarcity around money. So it's not like I came from money. My parents mortgaged their house to go to college and go Delta, try Delta. And now I have a comfy job. And then the comfy job, I just started doing my passion work, and that turned into millions of dollars. That is not my story. I'm not discrediting anyone that is like that because it's fucking great. I'm just saying, don't sit here and judge me and think I can't do it. I could barely graduate high school because I was never fucking there, of a 1.4 GPA. Okay. And just some big titty blonde who, whatever, like, you can fucking do this. Okay. Just gonna put that shit out there. So I realized I had a winning formula, and that winning formula is, I do go over it in Hot Moms Mastermind, but the winning formula at the end of the day was me being tapped in to my flow of life. I always chased opportunity, AKA money. I always chased fun and opportunity. Where are my fun opportunity chasers? Put into the comments if you chase fun and money. Just let me know. No shame. If you are ashamed, you ain't gonna make money. Money runs from shame. And that's why we're here tonight. We are my money lovers. I always went after opportunity and fun. So you said yes. Also, I don't want to see. I want you to dive in and we're going to make millions. You may have to revisit some of the shit that I teach in Hot Moms Mastermind, because if you can't eat and take care of yourself and work out, your business, it's going to come back. I've worked with 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs. They still come here because they're not well. We clean out the pipes, give them the resources, remind them like, hey, this is important. Then they continue to go up. So you still need to have the health. You still need all the things we teach in Hot Moms, the hormones, trauma clearing, emotional intelligence. Bad people can have money. I'm talking about soul aligned money, where you love your clients, be with your family, live life, and make money. I got to be with my family today, work out, meditate twice, and create something that helps a lot of people. I get to make money with that. That's my dream for you. I got on the phone with a lady in the Millionaire Matrix. We'll talk about that tonight. And we're creating a podcast. She goes, Casey, teach me how to create a blog podcast I can make money with, a low ticket funnel while I sleep. I can do this just so easy. All right. And I'm going to give you all those resources because I don't want you to go pay all these goddamn done for you digital service. Don't waste your fucking money doing that. You're going to hate your life. You'll thank me later. I've done everything and created Millionaire Matrix. If I can help one person not make the same mistake so you can hit your 5 million way faster than I did, my job is done. I love y'all's enthusiasm. Thank you, Jesse, Jill, and Andrea. The first thing I want to cover is debt. Wealthy people love debt because it's leverage. We're here for a different way to look at debt. When I heard this, my mind went poof, and I shared this with my Magic Bitch Codexes. We do Sunday calls. And here's what it was. What word or emotion comes to mind when you think of debt? What does debt equal to you? Mine was dumbass, like you're dumb, you're not good with your money. Shame, guilt, because I can't spend on anything if I have debt. So I had shame, guilt, and judgment. Like people will think I'm stupid with money and judging myself. Debt is anxiety, shame, keep going, fear, guilt, anxiety, feeling alone, fear, anxiety. What does debt make you feel like? Drowning, fear, worthlessness, failure, not getting back on my feet, regret, spending money to make money, insecure. What does it feel like owing somebody? It's like a burden, right? Now, I want you to take your mind off that. And I want you to go over to a place, because I know everybody on this call has either purchased a designer piece or come into some money. How does it feel when you have more money than you need? I'll go. When I'm good with cash, it feels powerful, proud. Money equals fun to me. What does money equal to you? When you're going on vacation, you've budgeted properly, you've got money safe, light, powerful, secure, peace, proud, freedom, love it, happy, no stress. When I have lots of money, I feel fun, happy, free, secure, confident, unstoppable. What if I told you debt is money? It's just money you're paying off over time. The same money that you love, feels free, safe, and security. It's money. It's just money. Debt is just money. What if I told you that? Now you're energetically sitting there having so much shame and stress and all these things around debt, and it feels so heavy. But then there's this polarity with money, and it's still money. One reason it's not coming to you is because you're so afraid of feeling those feelings that debt's going to bring in, and you feel that way about debt. So with money, it's crazy. I'm learning so much about energetics. This is where energy work comes into play. Everything's energy. If there's something in our subconscious, debt equals credit equals power. You want to say I have 500 or 10 million in available credit, right? I couldn't finance a fucking paperclip, honey. It got to a point where I was working on a black AMX. It's possible. Money is money. It's not like good money, bad money. It's just all fucking money. If we feel bad about debt, but good about not debt, there's not aligned. We have to work on looking at what we spend, look at what you spend the money on from a place of power, because you chose that. Taking full responsibility of you chose that. And the fact that you chose it and those credit card companies or whoever trusted you to get it, they believe in you. So you should believe in you, right? And if you don't, that's what Hot Moms Mastermind for. And that's what Millionaire Matrix is for, because you're going to learn how to create money and how powerful you are and why you have debt, so you can eradicate it, pay it off, and then develop this relationship with it so that it's there. It's got your back. Use it. It's all beautiful and wonderful. Money's not even real anyway. It's just a bunch of fucking commas and digital shit online. Yes, it could be cash money, but what is just paper, right? It's the meaning we give to these motherfucking things. So that's one little ditty there. We can probably put in money codes, some homework for this, because I heard this, and I was like, this must be shared with the world. It's crazy. And money codes, everything that's helped me, I'm sharing with y'all. That's one thing, changes the game 100%. Now, this is what happened today, because I have made a lot of money, and then I've had debt, not had debt, and then felt the same feelings with being a millionaire, the same feelings as when I was poor. It's horrible. Last night or the night before, when you make the money, when you hit the goal, when you hit your goal weight, it's not gonna think about it right now. Who here has lost 10 pounds or made 10,000 or made 500 or whatever? You're happy for that minute, a couple days, but then it goes away. Y'all all know this. It's like when you get married, right? When you get married, and then boom, 16 years later, you're still married, and it's still nice. It's not like the same feelings. It wasn't wasn't like you got married and then boom, changed. It's not like I got the body and then boom, became a different overnight. It doesn't happen. I became different as I was getting the body. You need to learn how to cultivate these feelings and emotions and be emotionally solid so that you can start pulling in what you want and becoming what you want. If I can share some things that help me and is helping me now break through this money stuff with shame and guilt, a lot of you need this program. A lot of you need this program. You need to work with me one-on-one. You need mastermind, but you're not doing it because you're afraid. That's not serving anyone. Would you agree? Dana, money's the same way, honey. Money's the same way. Relationships, same way. More money, more problems. Being poor is a lot of problems too. I've tried rich and not poor. I like being rich better. I've tried skinny and I'm not skinny, and I like being sexy better. She goes, listen, I've been poor. She grew up in a trailer park. She's a millionaire. She's dead now. She didn't sit with her trauma. She goes, honey, I'd rather cry behind the 6-figure BMW than my old beater. Someone said, I feel you, baby. I feel you. Not to have to worry about bills. It's nice. But here nor there. We could go into science and everything, which I break down in hot moms. You got any shame around that? Here's the deal. Here's what happened to me. Y'all ready for this? Okay. And I'm trying not to rush. Today, I had a couple things come through. By the way, I'm making big moves. Who can feel that? Are y'all paying attention? Those of you in my ecosystem for the past 3 months, you can feel it. I'm making big moves. When you make big moves, you get triggered and tested a lot. Some of my people already know this, like Janet that signed up for 7-figure certainty. She wired me the 15K. She goes, my carburetor broke down. Oil spilled everywhere. It literally died, Casey. She goes, but I knew this was going to happen. And you know what? I'm not even worried about it. Matter of fact, I'm already looking for a new car, financing it, and I'm going big this time. She's single mom. She makes 6 figures. She signed up with me years ago and got the 6-figure position. I just helped her along. It's when you combine frequencies, right? We need somebody to believe in us. Remind us that we are lovable. We are loved. We can do it. You will be tested. I have been tested. My team is solid. How they survive with me, how they live with me through these. Nicole sends me, Nicole's my sales lead, operation, whatever she is, she does a lot. She messaged me today and said, oh, look at this. It's cool. It was like a testimonial. The testimonial was something like, oh my God, I love Reset Restore. She was really excited and said, I'm doing Reset Restore with my husband. Her joy was about him doing it and journaling with her. He's the reason she signed up. She wasn't, he told her she should. And I told Nicole, I can't be happy for her right now. It makes me want to vomit. I said, sometimes you feel bad for saying this. A part of me can be happy for her, but I'm not going to celebrate that codependency. I'm not going to do it because people like that, all they want is approval. That's it. That's why her husband's doing it with her. She doesn't see this, right? She would just see this like, how dare you? I'm doing this and this is good for me. It was a part of me long ago when I was codependent. I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah. And wondered why I was surrounded by people that were codependent. But I saw it and I was like, I'm not going to celebrate that. With those people, you just say nice and you move on. I judged myself. I saw a lady online and she's starting her business stuff. And I was like, something triggered in me with frustration with myself because knew. Have you ever just knew you should have done something a long time ago? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Last year, a year and a half ago, I knew deep down that I needed a business make money offer. I knew in my soul, Meg, you just joined 7-figure certainty and you felt it. When Meg signed up, I told Meg on text, I felt ashamed, which showed me, like, Casey, got some shit to clear. I told Meg, this is my passion. Helping women create and build businesses, scale businesses, and earn money. It's my passion. Since I'd been a little girl, health and fitness is just one of those things that I went through a transformation and I show people how I got it. But my passion, Casey, what lights me up is business, making money, sales, people skills, and just really creating whatever you want. In my meditation the other day with my people in 7-figure certainty, I did this deep journey meditation and I felt and I told them, we think we're here for ourselves. There are people out there. And that's why we're all doing this. People are pulling us right now. Your content's needed. So those of you that want to start a business or have a business you want to scale, you must do this. Imagine if I didn't take action. Some kids would be suicidal because their parents would be toxic. Can you imagine if the person that helped you change your life didn't take action and played it small? There are people right now pulling like their energy. I got triggered and I saw this girl post about her business. She went with this other girl because I wasn't ready yet, playing it small, not trusting myself. I've got over it and this came up. Are you ready? I was extremely frustrated and angry, which is not my true self. Anytime you're frustrated and angry, you need to meditate. You've got to go within, go to soul and find what's going on. I teach how to do this, but I went in the meditation the other night on my patio above the canyon, stars above, crickets and frogs, quiet, beautiful, perfect weather, Southern California. I did a 45-minute thing where I laid there and I felt powerful women. I felt what they wanted. I felt their businesses. I felt them paying me. I felt the things we would create together. I just felt all of this magic. I was tired of working with women who don't know their power. When you don't know your power, you're scared to take action. You're scared to take a risk. Too big busy to do this, just not in your power. A woman that's in her power, for example, is in my DMs. She's in her 60s and doing the work. She's sending in her worksheets, talking back and forth, going deep with me. Like we're talking about some stuff and she's just there. And a few other ones, not responsive. I'm ready to work with women in their power because I've stepped into mine. Because there was part of me in 2023 has been brutal. So there was parts of me that attracted all of this disempowerment. I used to feel needed from coming in and helping these women. And it did nothing but left me feeling frustrated and angry ultimately. And then half of them they're not grateful. It's been great. We're going to just continue. And that's why Hot Mom switched up to the new mastermind. It's a new energy. I'm like, all right, if you want to be here, it's going to be this way. We're going to talk more. We're going to do this. You're going to get results. You believe in yourself. I believe in you. No more playing it small. Here's the problem. You don't do the work. You don't meditate. You keep asking the same questions on the psychic to tell you the thing. No, I'm ready to work with power players. I got to become a power player. I went into the meditation today, frustrated and angry, obviously because I keep attracting women that's like a part of me. And you know what it was? You want to know? I started feeling the feelings of a lot of people, a lot of women. And if you have a business right now and you're wanting to know why sales aren't coming in or why you're afraid to put yourself out there, you may need guidance and systems. I got you. But consider this. I had a lady the other day, I signed her up. She's a chiropractor. She goes, I know I need to be working more. I'm afraid because I think it's going to be a big responsibility. Consider this. 2 days ago, my mom called me out of nowhere. This energy showed me something for a reason. I started imagining these women coming in. We're doing the Millionaire Matrix, the 7-figure certainty program with a lot of people. All of a sudden, I get really uncomfortable and I'm like, okay, what is this feeling? You know what it was? These women were going to come in and in a split second when things got hard or I triggered them from coaching them, they came to me to become her and I've got to help her and shake that weak shit out of her. I'm here to put the mirror on her. She's going to quit, want to hurt me and want a refund, even after I've given her 6 months of work because that's happened before. Old hungry ghost. So that came up. The next trigger was if like, oh my God, me too, put it in the chat. Another one was, what if they come in? This one went deep, y'all. This one got me crying, weeping, and angry. I started hitting shit. I went into sacred rage. I started feeling the transmission. I've paid 70 grand a year. I've paid 120 grand a year to be around somebody in a mastermind. I loved it. I can't tell you what that did for me growth wise. So I've paid people way more money than what I'm even considering charging. It's not astronomical money. I started imagining them paying me and getting things, but there's still the money there. I had discomfort around the money. It was like the money in these women. And it felt, oh God, if that means I'm going to feel more, I'm going to feel better, I'm going to have more money. And that means they don't have it. If I have more money and they're not making millions yet, I'll feel bad. I know it's fucked up. You can't judge me. This is a safe place and trauma, right? But my mom, she ingrained this in me. She programmed me to not make other people feel bad. Don't flaunt, don't brag, don't dress that way, don't be too pretty, don't be too anything. Stay low key, right? Because you may make somebody else feel bad. I'll never forget when I brought on one coach with me and I'm like, I'm killing it. And she wants to be where I'm at. I told her, I just feel, and she kept wanting to lift me up. It's hard for me to receive, right? And she kept wanting to lift me up and I go, but what about you? She goes, what are you talking about? It came from unworthiness, guilt. I had guilt around being bigger than I am now. May trigger smallness in them. And you know what that was doing? Keeping people powerless. No wonder I wasn't attracting power players, making the money I wanted. I wasn't believing in people, yet I believe in myself. And I question, because you always need to, any things that come up when you realize these triggers, challenge them, okay? Don't go down a spiral. I said, okay, Casey, let's think about it. You've paid 18 grand, don't even talk to the girl, just listen to videos. Paid 70 grand, never talked to the guy, listen to videos, went to one event. Paid another guy 120, met him twice, supposed to meet him 4 times, barely talked. You got way in over your head, did all these things, never wanted to try to hurt or refund. So why would somebody do that to you? You knew these people were making 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, and you never felt less than. It was my mom's coding and programming. That's how she was. Still running in the subconscious ways of Casey. I've done so much work. The work is where you're at now, where you want to go. And bitches like you and me, we always want to glow up, grow up, and go up. We're here for the work. We're not lazy bitches. We're powerful bitches, courageous bitches, brave bitches. When things don't feel right, we change shit bitches. I had to look at all this, reframe a lot, and realize this is why you've been disempowering people. I was afraid. I had shame and guilt around going big. If you're not where you want to be, there may be an aspect in you the same way. There's something in there that you're not wanting to go big. There's shame or guilt somewhere. Oh, Casey, I just don't. What happens when I get there? It's the same thing when you had a kid or got married. You figured it out. You figured it out, right? Dana, does anybody else feel like you may have some of this in the coding? Maybe you don't know yet, but the only way to uncover it, I talked about this on Weight Loss Certainty. What's the only way to clear out the thing that needs to be cleared out for you to get to where you need to go? What's that one thing you need to do? I'll wait. I was shamed this holiday for my recent wins by my mom and dad. Never share your wins with your mom and dad. Cry and write that down in grief and loss, because we'll never share your wins with them the way you will your coach or husband, or take it head on, Elizabeth said. Okay, that's a good one. Anybody else want to guess what that one thing that you need to be doing to clear out the thing that's causing you not to have the thing? What's the one thing you need to do? Neutralize or sit with it, take action. You need to get really uncomfortable. If you remove uncertainty and fear, what do you know deep down needs to happen? Do you need to take out the loan to the other person? Do you need to sign up for the thing? Like, what needs to happen? So what needs to happen is you got to get really uncomfortable, or life is going to make you get uncomfortable. It's going to strip you of things. It's going to make you get fat. It's going to make you get stressed out. It's going to fuck with your head. It's going to make you really uncomfortable. That's where the growth happens, right? I just get myself out there and not care. Get really uncomfortable, take action, then whatever comes up is the thing you get to clear. I knew I had to create a make money. Here's how to make money online. I've done it. Here's the systems. I'm going to give it to you, Millionaire Matrix. I'm going to give you the systems, the funnels, the automations, the technology, the people to build the stuff that's really cheap. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars. I've invested over 400 grand to show you everything. You don't have to pay even a quarter of that. What's coming up for you? That's some big shit. In the Millionaire Matrix, I give you the systems, because you will need some masculine bro shit, because you're just going to need it, especially if you want to scale to 50K and up. They're your friends at this point. I do go a lot on the feminine, which means it's the energetics. I was telling Janet how to do the podcast, and I gave her all kind of scenarios. I gave her many options, and I was like, at the end of the day, these are the basics, but you are the art. Make sure this feels right, because I did it all the wrong ways. I listened to other people. I let other people build it for me. It's just not good. You don't want that. So I have the Millionaire Matrix. I started the 7-figure certainty, and I'll explain the difference. We have payments for Millionaire Matrix. I launched this year. I'm embarrassed doing things others don't. My current block is that our business sales, as our business sales grow, so does our expenses, and it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, that's along the lines of guilt and shame. I'd like to teach you the overflow, to tap into creativity. Once you get into the creativity, you'll be able to look back, because I did that too, and it usually means that there's something in there. I'd be happy to look at it. I worked with another lady. She didn't even have online sales. They had a company in steel. She was like, I want to go from 2.5 to 5. And they did. She joined with me. We did a 3-month intensive. She needed to learn how to tap into her intuition. Millionaire Matrix gives both the masculine, feminine, the systems and everything. I would meet with the girls once a week, take you through the calls from literally, you don't even have a business. You start there, and it takes you to where now the people that started, they now have offers. Some have started books, some scaled, some created company, businesses, clients, all the things. So it takes you from there to there. Now I'm taking 3 to 4 more people privately for 1 to 3 months. Obviously 3 is going to be a little bit better. It depends on where you are in your business. If you're already making like 20, 30K, 1 month may suffice, because you're probably just one little thing from tweak to busting over. But it's either 1 month or 3 months. We're going to do calls together, strategize. Like today, what we did with Janet is went over her vision, so I know how to work backwards, and give her the tools needed so she can bite off little things and get it done, so we can launch her podcast in 30 days in the blog. We need to meet privately, and you'll have access to my WhatsApp. Millionaire Matrix is less expensive, and it will get you started. We have payment plans. And so you would just get in, start on the day 1 videos. You can post in the community as your questions come in. What we're going to do is, like today, I'm going to film how to start and launch your podcast blog. I'm building it together. One says, I'm a realtor. I need to not be fearful to use my voice. I have a video that's called How I Invested 7,000 and Made a Million. And I said, it's for realtors and teachers. I've worked with a few realtors. Every one of them, boom, blow past all the other realtors, because I teach them the abundance codes. It's just an energy thing. One of them's in Millionaire Matrix, and the other one is in Mastermind. All the realtors said their sales went up, and another lady started her own company in real estate, whatever. She did that. It's easy for me to help, but what we found is, like teachers, the mindset, a lot of realtors get in it for money. They think it's going to be easy money, right? But it's really just razzle dazzle, fried, terrified housewife who wanted to do it to make money. She's in like fake hustle world. She's going to all the events and like personal growth junkie on way too much caffeine, when she really needs to like learn how to tune into her fucking self and learn the abundance way and increase her emotional intelligence. So teachers and realtors, we found they just are terrified to invest. Not all of them, some of them. And it depends on at what level. And also realtors, because it's dealing with the economy, same thing with mortgage people and anything around money, lots of scarcity, because you're fed lies, you're fed stats and lies through the 3D world. And so it's really important that we come in and say, hey, let's go beyond that. And that's where the magic is with real estate. because you can't stay all on the 3D or you will be caught up in that. I know from my most recent closing, I had a nice commission, but I'm fearful of spending it. That's what I'm saying, Candy. A lot of real estate agents, if there's so much fear around that, and not until you understand the abundance code, the teachers are the same way. It's a limited way of thinking. You don't want to be that way. That's why I have that video, invested 7K, because Hot Moms is in the thousands and we have payments. Millionaire Matrix is $4,000. Payments are $800 to work with me. In 7-figure certainty, it's $5,000 a month or 15K for 3 months. So you've got to either have it in savings or take out a loan. The fear is keeping you stuck. Get over it, take out the loan, invest in the coaching and get through your bullshit so that you can expand or keep playing it small and win the day. But that's what my point was with realtors, just from what I've seen coming in with teachers, realtors, and anybody around mortgage and things like that. Those have been our hardest clients to get to take action. Yeah, I'm with you, Candy. I'm a W-2 employee and my husband's a realtor and it's stressful when things are dry. Right. That's why you can outdo the dry. I had a girl that had a tanning salon. She came in, she goes, "Oh, this is Jason." And I was like, "What?" They give it acronyms for hard times of the year. We made the worst time of her sales season the best. So it's possible, right? It's very fucking possible. And you can't discredit every motherfucking body who has come in and worked with me, even on my team. They have all started their own business. Casey, hand over fist, money's coming in. You connect with somebody doing the thing and it rubs off on you. For me, I was talking to another girl, Nicole. She's 7-figure gal. She goes, "You know, me and you both can sit there and look at somebody that's making 30 fucking thousand or 10,000 is the best." Because people that make 10,000 a month are making the stupidest mistakes, the dumbest mistakes. You just tell them to do a couple things different if there's 30K. And I was like, "You're so right. We're really good at seeing, like, here's what you're not doing or what you're doing." I've been with Hot Moms since 2018. If you feel led to invest, there's a reason. I have had results with her before. And even though I'm scared of the new stuff, I'm ready to trust her to get me to the next. Your life has completely shifted. I remember you getting a raise soon after you came in. And I remember you going for another job and you got it. And that's the truth. That's the thing, Janet. You're connected to your heart. That's where true abundance is, in your heart. And everybody else is, they're outside of their bodies. They're not tapped into love frequency. They're tapped into survival. They're not tapped into the creativity. And that's our job every day, is to get into creativity mode. If you feel called to join the Millionaire Matrix, I suggest doing that starting the new year, because it's still a write-off. You've got 3 more days. You can write this off. We had one lady, even her corporation wrote off Hot Moms Mastermind because it's personal growth, because you're more valuable in the marketplace, because you learn people skills, emotional intelligence, great for HR people. But really, if you're just a business owner, entrepreneurs, that's who I really want to work with in Millionaire Matrix and 7-figure certainty. So 7-figure certainty, that's intensive with me. Yes, you belong here. If you want one-on-one attention, you get to meet in person with me. And the last girl that came in, she flew out here in California. She was a small town girl. She now has her own brick and mortar business, her med spa. It's amazing. Business is my thing. Money is my thing. I can do both. Fitness over here, money over here. And so those of you that can't do both things, let's regulate your nervous system, teach you how to tap into a bigger thing so you can do both. Okay. Millionaire Matrix. I'll give you the link. Hold on. I got to make sure I've got these payments right. Let me send it to myself. Hold on. And you can ask me questions while I'm pulling it up. I got to send it to my phone and post it because WhatsApp's on my phone. Let me send it to Nicole. She's doing that. What is that? When you sign up for 7-figure certainty, we will book your call with me, your kickoff call, because I want to know how much money you want to make, what kind of business you have. I'll have a lot of questions. If you're doing Millionaire Matrix, that's to grow at your own pace. I will add new content and we may do a coaching call. I don't know. She's building her business. And then 2024, I think she's ready to do something else. Millionaire Matrix is grow at your own pace. No promised live calls. If I do them, it's a bonus. 7-figure certainty, Casey intensive. And it's hand over fist. Those that work closely with me in proximity with the person, you're going to get better results. Let me grab the link. I'm pumped to launch this because we're going to add so much new shit. Holler. Here's the payment options. I'll just put the link here. It's got like details of the program. I'm excited for that in Mastermind. Millionaire Matrix is the bomb. New content like the podcast and how to set that up, making everything you need to grow and launch. I put the payment links there. Payment options, opt-in. Little things I probably should have done before the call. 7-figure certainty. If you want that, DM me. I will post that in the comments as well. This will be loaded in money codes for those in the Mastermind or Bad Bitch membership because it had homework for the debt. I don't know where the sales pages for Millionaire Matrix, but I told you what the fuck was in it. Got it? Okay, so questions, Q&A. Let me know what's coming up. What came up for you? What are you realizing that's holding you back? What do you need to do? Let me know those things. Like you put uncertainty and fear aside, like what do you need to do right now today? Who knows that you need to sign up for this shit? Ring in 2024 like an abundant bad bitch that you are. Holler. And I do think what I can, if you're not in the program, you already know, DM me. Okay. If you're not in Mastermind, I will throw that in if you want to do the certainty, 7-figure certainty, and you one-on-one, I can throw that in because you're going to need it. But that's only if you sign up this month, like 3 more days. Action takers will be rewarded